Oh my goodness. I cannot begin to tell you how bad the weather is at the moment. It is absolutely throwing it down. The rain is falling very heavily and there is water leaking all over the place. So at the moment it is raining heavily and I'm in the garden trying my best to stay dry, and I hope I will be able to stay dry because it is absolutely throwing it down at the moment. Good afternoon to you. Hello. This is very strange, by the way, because the rain is coming down very heavily. In fact, at exactly midday, can you believe it? Just as I was about to start my live stream, the rain decided to come down. Literally at the same time. I can't believe it. So we are at the moment having a very heavy shower. And all I can say is it is really putting my gazebo to the test. I mean, look over there. You can see in the distance that is actually a live view at the moment. And it's pretty awful. The rain is coming down very heavily. But where is Mr. Duncan, I hear you ask? Where are you, Mr. Duncan? We can't see you. Here I am. Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? Are you happy on this rainy day? Well, it's raining here in the UK anyway. I hope it's good where you are. I hope it's nice and dry. But here in England, we are having some late August showers. Let's just say it is absolutely throwing it down at the moment. But the strange thing is there is blue sky in the distance. So we have rain at the moment, but there is blue sky hiding behind those dark clouds. So don't worry, I think this rain will stop in a moment. I love being outside, whatever the weather. But as you can see today, we are having some pretty horrible weather at the moment. So I do apologise for this. Now, I knew it was going to rain, but I didn't think it was going to rain as heavy as this. So there is water flowing everywhere all around me at the moment. I think I can take this off. Ah, that's better. Okay, I'm all right now. Whew. Hello there. I hope you're okay today. I hope you are having a good time. I just got absolutely soaked. My shirt is wet at the moment. In fact, everything is wet. My script is wet. By the way, if you are watching on your computer device or mobile device, you can press this button and you will get live captions. I'm not joking. So all you have to do is press this button here on your keyboard, and also you can activate live subtitles on your mobile device as well. Yes, it's incredible. I have my glass of water here, although I think now there is probably this much rainwater in my water. So this is a combination of water that I got from the bottle, but also it is a combination of rainwater as well. So these two things have been combined thanks to Mother Nature. So here we go again. Hello there. Welcome. For those who are late, don't worry. Better late than never. That's what I always say. So I am slightly thrown by all of this. I'm slightly thrown by the fact that the rain decided to throw it down just as I was about to start my live stream. Can you believe that? I don't believe that that actually happened. I really don't. Anyway, what day is it? It's Saturday and it's the last day of August. It's almost time to say goodbye to August. Bye-bye, August. And August, for me, was a very busy month because I had my birthday. I had my lovely surprise treat from Mr. Steve as well. So, yes, August for me was rather busy. What about September? Is September going to be a busy month for you? Do you have any plans for September? maybe something special is going to happen in September for you. So if it is, I hope you have a great time, whatever it is you are doing. Hello to the live chat. Of course, we can't have the live stream without the live chat. And hello to Kaiba, also Alamgia, Julie, Luis Mendez. Nice to see you back again. Oh, thank you very much for your lovely email as well during the week. I had lots of emails, some interesting questions. Some interesting questions about the English language, which is why we are here. Just in case this is your first time, the reason why I'm here is to teach you English, to help you with your English. And being here is a great way to improve your listening as well. Even though at the moment there is water dripping all around me. So hello to Heber. Hello Heber, nice to see you here today. I am okay, not too bad. I am a little bit wet because we've just had a heavy downpour of rain. But right now there are blue glimpses, little gaps in the grey clouds. And behind those there is blue sky. Very nice. Hello to Alamgia. Hello also to Surah, Geralt, Julie. What is the difference between commerce and trade? Well, when we talk about commerce, we normally mean a business. So something that helps a business to run, maybe the practice of actually having a business, or maybe promoting your business. So commerce normally involves everything to do with running a business. So general commerce is business and also the way you run your business, the way you promote your business. And then we have trade, which of course is when you deal with another company or a customer. So trade is normally an exchange. In fact, that's what the word means. When we say trade, it means exchange. So you exchange one thing for another. Quite often it is a product, so you supply the product and then the customer gives you money, you trade. So quite often trade can be used in many ways, as my scripts blow away. So there are many ways of using the word trade. So commerce is just the general practice of running a business or selling things, promoting things. Commerce. You will hear that particular word used a lot at the moment. Good morning, everyone. Mr. Duncan, I need your suggestion. What is better for me? Studying English every day for 1 hour or 2 hours every 5 days? Well, I always say that give yourself an hour every day. So an hour every day, you give yourself some time to yourself. Don't rush what you are trying to learn. That is something that I always say to my students and my viewers. So don't rush what you are trying to learn. Take your time. But I think 1 hour a day, or if you have time, 2 hours. Maybe you can practice your English in the morning for 1 hour, and then maybe later on you can practice again for another hour. So really, quite often you have to fit learning into your schedule. So some people have lots of spare time. Some people only have a little spare time. So you will find as you begin learning, as you begin practicing, you will find that you have your own pace or your own way of doing things. But my suggestion is always at least 1 hour every day. And always try to learn a new English word every day. At least 2 or 3 new words. Try to get them to stay in your head. I know it's not easy. Learning anything can be very difficult, and English is no exception. Can I just pick my script up off the floor because it's now sitting in a puddle? That's nice. By the way, click this button if you want to have the live captions. Isn't that nice? Oh, Mr. Duncan. Isn't YouTube amazing? It really is. Everything is so wet. See, I thought I had covered myself, but there are little gaps where the rain has come through. So now I have wet paper, I have wet feet, I have wet clothing. Everything is wet at the moment. Hello also to Talal. Hello, Mr. Duncan. Hello also to JC Geordie, Olivia, also Belarusia. Hello, Belarusia. And I'm pleased to hear that your mother is back home. That is very good news. Let me just adjust my camera slightly. It is 8 a.m. in Argentina and I'm having my breakfast right now. I hope you are enjoying your breakfast. It is early in the morning. It is now 8:15 or 8:16 in the morning in Argentina. Hello Olivia, hello Sora, hello Togba or Tugba, hello Alamgir. I can hear the raining sounds, and the big problem is when I hear that sound, I always feel sleepy. I know what you mean. If you look around on YouTube, you will find lots of videos that have nothing but the sound of rain on them. So you can play maybe a 4-hour, maybe 5-hour, or sometimes 10 hours of one particular sound. Quite often, it is a sound that is supposed to soothe you, to make you feel calm and relaxed. So yes, you are right. The sound of rain falling can make you feel very sleepy. In fact, a lot of people use the sound of rain falling to help them to get to sleep at night. They will listen to the sound of the rain and then it will make them feel sleepy. But don't fall asleep today, please. Tanya says, yes, we have rain as well. It would appear that a lot of countries are experiencing heavy downfalls of rain at the moment. Hello, Neo. Nice to see you here as well. Alamgir. Hello, Alamgir. By the way, if you want to catch me every week, you can. And here are the details. Live English every Saturday, 12 p.m. midday. So just after lunchtime in the UK. And also on Sunday, 2 p.m. UK time. Yes, I will be back here tomorrow as well. It is the 1st of September tomorrow. And every Wednesday, well, for at least the next 2 Wednesdays, there will be a full English lesson. And full English number 39 will be with you next Wednesday. So there will be a new recorded English lesson available next Wednesday. And if you want to get in touch, you can contact me through Facebook. I have my own Facebook page. Can you believe it? And also my email address is there as well. And if you would like to make a donation, it is the final day of August. I have had a very busy month. If you would like to send a donation for my work that I've done during August, you are more than welcome to do so. It's up to you. To be honest with you, it's up to you. You don't have to. But if you do, it will help me to continue doing this forever and ever and ever. Mirella is here. Hello, Mirella. Don't forget, it is a short one today. Just a short live stream today. And then tomorrow, I will be with you for a very long time tomorrow. Mr. Duncan, you look very cheerful despite the rain. Well, I always say, whatever the weather, whatever it is, whether it's raining or shining, always try to keep a smile on your face. So thank you very much, Lilia. I wish I could visit your lessons more often, but I've got so many things on my plate. That means that Lilia has a lot of things to do. If you have a lot on your plate, it means you have many things that you have to do. You are a very busy person. Happy to see you again. Are you ready for the new season? Yes, tomorrow is the first day of autumn. Summer is always over. It's almost over. Can you believe it? I can't believe that summer is now coming to an end. So from tomorrow, it's meteorological autumn tomorrow. So officially it's autumn, even though it will be a few weeks before the leaves start falling off the trees. So even though autumn arrives tomorrow, it won't actually feel like autumn. Not yet anyway. Helena is here. Hello, Helena, from the Belgish coast, where the weather is wonderful. Well, you are lucky. Did you see what happened at the start of today's live stream? The rain was falling so heavily, and I got soaking wet. So I'm standing here at the moment in wet clothes. I got a little bit wet. Alamgir says, how are your days going? My days are okay. Oh, Alamgir is saying hello to Palmyra. That's nice. I do like it when my live chat participants talk to each other. It's very lovely. Isn't that nice? Hello, everyone. I am driving now. Oh, I'm supposed to stop chatting. Yes. Don't drive and text at the same time. It's very dangerous. You will have an accident, or even worse, you will get caught by the police, and then you might lose your driving license, and we don't want that, do we? We don't want that at all. No, we don't. Hello also to Kubra. Where are you right now, Mr. Duncan? Right now I am in my garden. It is a very strange day. We've had lots of rain, and now the sun is trying to come out. So let me just change my camera slightly. Yes, so now the sun is trying to come out behind me. So we are having a very mixed day as far as the weather is concerned. So right now I am in my garden, outside, and I'm in England, the birthplace of the English language. Hello, Maria. Maria Azar, nice to see you here today. Also, we have Gilinar. Hello, Gilinar. Nice to see you here today as well. I have a feeling that you like the music that plays at the start of the live stream. A lot of people say how much they love the music at the start of the live stream. It is a nice, jolly piece of music. In fact, I've heard that some of you like to dance during the music. So quite a few of you are dancing around. I think so. Agnieszka. Hello, Mr. Duncan. I will start my horticultural course. Horticulture. That is the study of plants. Horticulture. So if you study plants, the way things grow, nature, all of the things that grow from the ground, the subject is horticulture. Horticulture. We often call gardening horticulture as well. So you might be interested in doing your garden, you might be interested in taking care of the plants, and we can call that horticulture. So it is the subject connected to plants. Hello, Mr. Duncan. It is my first time here. Hello, Asma. Nice to see you here today. Now, normally I give some applause, so I'm going to see if my applause works, because earlier it wasn't working. So let me just see if I can get my applause to work right now. So congratulations to Asma Faisal, who says it's my first time here, and here is a big round of applause just for you. Is it working? I don't know why. My applause wouldn't work earlier. How strange. And now the sun has come out. Can you see that now the sunshine is glaring on me? I wish the weather would make up its mind. I really do. Hello also to Ahmad Jawad. What is the difference between must and have to? Well, to be honest with you, they are the same thing. If you must do something, it means you have to do something. You must. You have to. You have to have at least 8 hours sleep at night. You must have at least 8 hours sleep at night. So must and have to are basically the same thing. You have to do it. You must do it. It is imperative. Ooh, I like that word. Hello to Olga. Hello, Olga. Yes, Olga, horticulture means things to do with plants, things to do with all of this behind me, all of the things growing behind me in the garden. We call the subject horticulture. Hello to Alamgir again. Wow, a lot of people on the live chat. Let's bring it up to date. Let's see who is on right now. Mr. Duncan, I am very pleased that you mentioned the ambient rain videos. My favourite sound videos are train journeys and thunderstorms. Now, I'm very surprised by that because I wouldn't think that thunderstorms would be very relaxing. I really wouldn't. So I wouldn't think that a thunderstorm would be a relaxing thing to listen to. So I'm quite surprised by that, to be honest. Hello to Belarusia again. Belarusia's mother is back home. That is good news, and I'm very pleased to hear that. Can you make a live stream in the garden? Well, I am right now. I'm in the garden right now. So at the moment, I am in the garden, and I can prove it. Watch this. There, here is a lovely flower just for you. Isn't that lovely? Can you see? A freshly picked flower, and I've picked it just for you. How lovely. So at the moment I am in the garden. I really am in the garden. Let's have a look who else is on at the moment. I'm not even sure if I'm still on. Am I still on? Have I been taken off? Something very strange is happening here. I hope I'm still on. I knew something would go wrong today. I had a strange feeling that something would go wrong today. Am I still on? Are we still connected to the internet? I hope so. Not quite sure what's happening here. Nothing is working at the moment. My screens have gone blank. Maybe the water has got in. I don't know. But something very strange. Something very strange is going on here. Apparently, there is no internet connection, and I don't know why. How strange. I hope you can still see me and hear me. I know I was having some technical problems earlier, and I don't really know what's happening now. This is very bizarre. I don't know why nothing is working. Suddenly, I can't get any connection anywhere from anything. And to be honest with you, I really hate it when that happens. I really, really hate it. If you can still hear me and see me, just a moment. I am trying to sort things out here because there would appear to be a slight problem for which I don't know the reason. I had a feeling that something would go wrong today. I don't know why. I really did have a feeling. I blame Mr. Steve because Mr. Steve is upstairs at the moment watching Shirley Bassey. So I have a feeling that it's Mr. Steve's fault. I think Mr. Steve is stealing my internet. He's taking it from me. Okay, let's see if this is working now. Please work. Please work. This might be a very short live stream. Okay, I think we're back now. Ah, yes, we're back now. Sorry about that. All of my screens and also my phone went completely blank then. I don't know what happened. It all stopped working for some strange reason. I think it might have something to do with my 4G connection. I think so. Anyway, we're back now. Yeah! I've had 1 or 2 technical problems today. And I don't know why. Maybe the rain has got into my wires. I think so. Hello, Dr. Victor. Hello, Dr. Victor. Dr. Victor Fursov, who is an entomologist beekeeper. That's very interesting. A beekeeper. Best wishes and greetings from the Ukraine. Who takes care of your garden? Do you take care of it? I don't. I must be honest with you. I don't take care of the garden. I don't really have green fingers. Mr. Steve takes care of the garden, and I just sit in the garden and enjoy the view. So that's my job. Mr. Duncan, now we can hear you clearly. That's all right. I don't know what happened then. Something very strange happened. I don't think it was a connection problem with the stream. I think it might be a problem with the actual monitor that I'm looking at here in front of me. So I have something in front of me here that I'm looking at. And another problem is I'm losing my voice. I don't know what's going on. Everything's going wrong today. Yeah, it's not fair. So did you actually lose me? That's what I'm interested in. Did you actually lose me? Serene is here. How are my 2 favourite gentlemen on YouTube? It sounds like you are getting a lot of rain like we did last year. Well, we had a lot of rain earlier. Just as I started my live stream, it started to rain and it came down very heavy. And I got soaking wet. Mr. Duncan, we can hear you clearly. Thank goodness for that. I'm very pleased to hear that. Hello to Rakesh. Oh, hello, Rakesh. Where is Steve? Steve isn't here at the moment. He is upstairs in his private room watching Shirley Bassey. I don't know why. Mr. Duncan? I didn't lose you either. I don't think anyone did. Oh, okay then. The problem is, if you are presenting a live stream, sometimes it is very hard to know if you are actually still broadcasting. So sometimes it is hard to tell whether you are actually going out or not. So that is one of the strange things about doing this. Sometimes you don't know if you are actually connected to YouTube. Is this normal water? I think actually my water today is about 50% water from the bottle and 50% water that's come from the sky. I think so. Hoshino, does green fingers mean a talent for gardening? Yes, it does. So if you have green fingers, it means you have a talent for gardening. You are very good at gardening. So I would say that Mr. Steve definitely has green fingers. I think so. I think Mr. Steve definitely has green fingers. So yes, if you have green fingers, I think in the United States they say green thumb. So in the USA they will say green thumb. But here in the UK we often say green fingers. You have green fingers. Why do you always blame Mr. Steve? The reason why I blame Mr. Steve is because quite often it's his fault. It's true. I'm not joking. By the way, do you like my tie? A lot of people ask, Mr. Duncan, where are you? So today I'm wearing my tie, so you know that I am coming from the Republic of the UK. Have you heard that? We're no longer a sovereign nation. We no longer have democracy here. So we're now a republic. So we have a president now. We don't have a prime minister anymore, and we don't have parliament anymore. So that's the biggest news that I've got to tell you today. Apparently the UK is no longer a democracy. Something very strange is happening in this country. Something very strange is happening on the 31st of October. Have you heard about that? Terrible. Alam Gia, I heard that YouTube has changed the live streaming system and the software as well. Yes, there are many changes taking place on YouTube. They are at the moment updating their analytics. So you might notice if you check your analytics, if you check your YouTube statistics, you will see that there have been some changes made on YouTube. And also, I think there will be some changes made with the way you live stream as well. So as I understand it, they've got rid of the Google chat. So there used to be a thing on Google that you could chat to people with, but I think that's gone now. So YouTube are making many changes at the moment. The 31st of October is also the Independence Day of Malaysia. Yes, so congratulations for that. So the 31st of October is going to be a very busy day. There are many things happening, including Brexit, Malaysia's Independence Day, and also it will be 13 years since I first started making videos on YouTube. 13 years. So the 31st of October this year is going to be a very busy day for many people. I think so. Naruto says, it's funny how you wore a tie with your t-shirt. Thank you very much. Yes, it does look unusual. I hope it doesn't look stupid. I will try my best to look sensible, as I always do. So yes, the 31st of October is a busy day because here in the UK it is actually now going to be the day when the UK leaves the European Union. It leaves the European Union. So a lot of things happening in October. Yes, Hoshino says someone has asked the Queen to suspend the UK Parliament. Yes, there are many things going on at the moment. You may have heard the word prorogue used. Prorogue. Prorogue means a suspension of Parliament. So basically, you suspend all of the activity in the UK government. So this has happened in the past, but it will be happening over the next 3 or 4 weeks because we are leading up to the second attempt to leave the European Union. We are supposed to leave Europe. In fact, we were supposed to leave it on the 29th of March, but it didn't happen. So now, apparently, we are going to leave the European Union, maybe, on the 31st of October. But to make sure that that goes through, to make sure that it happens, the Prime Minister of this country is going to suspend Parliament, so people won't have a chance to debate it. So I think that's basically the reason why. I hope I explained that very well. And it's called prorogue. Palmyra, I have got a real English flag. Is it unpacked? Oh, I see. You have an actual English flag. Now, don't forget, there is a difference between the English flag and this flag. So this flag is actually a combination of the English flag, the Scottish flag, and also Wales as well. So this particular flag is called the Union flag. So this is a combination of many different flags together. But the English flag is just the red cross on a white background. So that is the difference. So this particular flag is called the Union flag. Some people call it the Union Jack as well. So it is a flag that is a combination of all the UK countries, the United Kingdom, England, Scotland, and also Wales as well. So they are all included in this. So yes, it is the English flag, which is just the red cross. The red cross. Theresa May's spoken English was very easy to understand. I'm glad you understood it, because many people here in the UK didn't understand what she was going on about whatsoever. I didn't get a notification for today's live stream. Really? Is that true? Okay then. It does happen. Sometimes YouTube doesn't let you know when I'm on or when I post a new lesson. So this is a big problem that I've had for some time, where I make something new, but YouTube doesn't tell my subscribers. So not very good, really. It's very disappointing, in fact. I will be going in around about 10 minutes. So today is just a short one. Just a short one. Mr. Duncan, what does broog mean? I've never heard of that word. What is broog? I don't know what broog means. I've never seen Broog. I think I have a feeling that you might be spelling the word wrong. Hello to Lilia, who is saying some very nice things today to my other chatters. Yes, I love it. I love it when people come together. Isn't it nice that there is a place in the world where people can come together and share their thoughts and ideas without fighting? Isn't that nice? Pachu Yadav says, can you please tell us something about Boris Johnson? Oh, what do you want to know about him? Well, he is now the Prime Minister of this country. So he is now the leader of this country. He was also, for many years, the Mayor of London. So this is not his first big position. So in the past, he's also been the Mayor of London twice. So he has a long political background. But his main job in the past was actually journalism. So he used to write for various publications. He used to be a writer, a journalist. So that is one of his jobs that he did in the past before he entered into politics. So right now we have a new Prime Minister who appears to be taking care of everything at the moment. Everything. Incredible. Mr. Duncan, what is the meaning of binomials? Binomials. I'm not sure if you're spelling that right. I have a feeling you might be trying to catch me out. Very naughty. This happens sometimes. You always get someone who asks a question and they know that I might not know the answer, but they still ask it. They ask it on purpose because they like to see my confused face. Hi, Chow Fam. Could you please tell me how to improve my comprehension listening when foreigners speak very fast? Well, this is something that I answer every week, and I will answer it once again. When you are listening, it is something that you have to practice. You have to get used to listening to English being spoken. So there are many ways of improving your listening skills. You can watch movies, you can listen to the radio, you can watch videos on YouTube. And another thing that will help you, of course, is to listen and also read the subtitles. So that is something you have to do over a period of time. You have to spend time concentrating and listening. So this is something that you can't do quickly. You can't improve your listening quickly. It is something that you do slowly over time. I hope that helps you. What does it mean, an educationist? Well, an educationist is probably a person who supports the idea of education. So an educationist is a person who is a great believer in educating people. Mr. Duncan, has Much Wenlock a mayor or anyone? We have leaders here in Much Wenlock. We have a small council. And I'm going to sneeze. What a strange day this is turning out to be. Sorry about that. I think I have a bit of hay fever today. I don't know why. So we don't have a mayor here, but we do have a leader, a council leader. So there are councillors here in Much Wenlock. Could the word that the other person is trying to say be binaural? Binaural. Oh, I see. Yes, one sound. Oh, I see. You're listening to one particular sound. Yes, if you're listening to one sound. So aural just means sound. A-U-R-A-L. Aural. Not oral as in your mouth. That is spelt differently. But also there is hearing as well, sound going into your ears. Anna says, I agree with you, Mr. Duncan. Your live chat is so lovely. The conversation among the viewers is really kind. Yes, well, the problem is sometimes if you watch the news too much, you can start to believe that the world is a terrible place. You can start to believe that everyone is horrible, when in fact, the truth is the opposite. Most people on this planet are actually lovely and nice. So sometimes I think it's very refreshing to have a moment of time where people are just chatting and enjoying their time. Mr. Duncan, you offer the opportunities of improving my English skills. Thank you. You are welcome, Hoshino. And oh, I can see your face as well. It looks like you're wearing a tie on your photograph. Is that true? So it looks as if you are wearing a tie as well. Mr. Duncan, you speak... Oh, Lilia. Well, Lilia is also an English teacher. Did you know that? So Lilia also teaches English. But also Lilia likes to join in with my live stream as well. So that's the reason why. So hello to everyone who has joined the live stream. I am going in a few moments. It is a short one today. However, I will be back tomorrow. And here are the times. Tomorrow, you can see that I am with you from 2 p.m. UK time. And you can catch me every Saturday as well. Things were a little bit confusing today because the weather was really bad. I wasn't expecting all that rain, to be honest. And you can follow me on Facebook, you can email me, and if you want to make a donation, you can, please, to help my work continue. Everything I do it for free. It doesn't cost a single penny. As you can see, it looks very bright out there now. I don't know what's going on there with that camera, but it looks awful. And that one as well. I wasn't expecting sunshine today. That's the reason why. I wasn't expecting any sunshine. I am very shocked to see the sun out. Today I have learned about the political system of the UK and I'm excited to know more. Really? Well, there are many ways of finding out more about the way the United Kingdom works or doesn't work. Sometimes it works very well, sometimes it doesn't work very well at all. Can you guess which period we're going through at the moment? It's not so good, to be honest with you. Things aren't great. right now here, to be honest. I will be busy tomorrow, says Naruto. That's okay. No problem. You can always watch the live stream again later. But not this one. Please don't watch this again, because I think today this was a bit of a disaster, to be honest, because we had a very heavy downpour of rain, a really heavy rainstorm, and I wasn't expecting that. The other thing I wasn't expecting was the sun to come out. So it's a very strange day. We're having some really weird weather here today in the UK. How can you speak English fluently and confidently? Well, you are kind of answering your own question. You are answering your own question. So to speak English fluently and confidently, you must be confident. So I think that speaking English or speaking any language for the first time means that you have to build up some of that confidence. And as I always mention every week, there are two ways of improving your spoken English. You can listen to yourself, record your voice, or another good one, you can actually practice talking in the mirror. Have a look at yourself in the mirror. Get used to the feeling of speaking English. Get used to the feeling of speaking English. So look in the mirror, you can record yourself, record your voice, hello, or look in the mirror. So there. Julie G is going, and I'm going in a moment as well. It is almost time for me to go into town to have my Saturday lunch. Yes, not soon, not far away. It will be soon. Hopefully I won't get caught in the rain. Talal. I didn't understand the word of couch. I don't know what word that is. This is the problem sometimes. When you hear a word, you might actually not hear the word properly. So when you write it down, the spelling might be different from the real word that I said. So for that, I apologise. Thanks a lot for a beautiful live stream, Mr. Duncan. By no means was it a disaster. Thanks everybody. It was nice to interact with you. Well, I will be back tomorrow from 2 p.m. UK time, right here on YouTube. Right here. Live. And hopefully, tomorrow, I won't get wet. Dr. Victor Furso says, many English gardens usually have lovely flowers. Are there many flowers in your garden? There are many flowers, but to be honest with you, I don't really know the names of all of them. Some of them I do, but others I don't. Now, I think Mr. Steve is actually the expert when it comes to identifying the flowers. And of course, you might notice that there aren't many flowers left in the garden now because we are coming towards the end of summer. Summer 2019 is coming to an end. It's not fair. Isn't that terrible? Thank you very much for that. What does it mean, ain't? Ain't means isn't. It isn't. It ain't. Quite often you will hear this used in British English, or if the person is speaking with maybe a Cockney accent in London, they might say ain't. But the meaning is isn't. It isn't. It ain't. It isn't. It ain't. So it's basically the same thing. It is not. It isn't. It ain't. Until tomorrow, see you later, says Helena. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your lovely comments today. Can I wish you well? I am going in a moment. I will say goodbye in a moment to you. I hope tomorrow we have better luck with the weather, because today the weather was pretty awful. I can't believe, this is the thing I can't believe, there was no rain this morning until exactly midday. The very moment that my live stream was due to start, the rain started coming down really heavily. So I can't believe that. Thank you very much. Bye-bye to Irene. And also, thank you very much for your lovely messages today. I will see you tomorrow from 2 p.m. UK time. And of course, tomorrow is the 1st of September. Do you have anything planned for September? Maybe something special is going to happen during the month of September? Who knows? So tomorrow you will have a chance to talk about that. We are going to talk about American English and British English tomorrow. So we're going to have a look at some of the differences and take a little look into the reason why certain things in American English are different from British English. And that is coming your way tomorrow. This is Mr. Duncan in the birthplace of English saying thanks a lot for joining me today. Thank you to Neo. Thank you to Lewis. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Belarusia. Thank you, Eunice. It's very nice to see you all here today. Did you have a hot summer? Yes, the summer was quite hot, but also very wet. So I think we've just had the wettest August ever here in the UK. We've had more rain this August than any other August that has ever happened. That's incredible. Thank you very much to Catherine. Also, thank you to Rakesh, Beatrice, Talal, Neo. See you all tomorrow. I am going now. Before it rains again. This is Mr. Duncan saying thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, despite the one or two problems. And of course, you know what's coming next. Yes, you do. Until tomorrow, 2 p.m. UK time. Ta-ta for now.